Hello viewers, welcome to Chandana. Today we have Anamika, who is part of Melbourne International Quest 2014. Good evening, Anamika.
Good evening, Bhavya.
How are you today? Good. Since how many years have you been conducting this event, Anamika?
Bhavya, I've been doing this since 2012. June 2012 was the first time I conducted it, and then July 2013. And this year, on the 1st of March, was the third time we conducted this.
So what is the motivation behind this event?
The main motivation behind this event is to encourage people to come forward, to come out of their comfort zones and make a difference in their lives and to improve their self-esteem. Because when they do come forward and take up a challenging task, anything challenging, and when they try to excel in that, it really improves their self-esteem. And this goes across the board for men as well as women. So that really motivates me. Improving the self-esteem of people motivates me a lot. And also the fact that to bring different people from different communities together, and to help them network in a very organized manner is my motivation. Thank you.
How do you manage to get the interest in women for this event?
Thank you, Bhavya. My interest in this started when I came here as a migrant, and after a few years, I have a background in dancing and fashion, and after a few years, I realized that there should be a platform for people who are creative, for people who would like to enter the glamour industry. So when I realized that in the Indian and the South Asian communities, there was not a big platform as such, I decided to take the plunge and take the initiative and open something like that. So people who are creative and who would like to get into the glamour industry, starting from any role, whether it is fashion, modeling, videography, photography, designers, people who are fresh graduates from designing schools. So it's a good platform for them to introduce themselves, to promote themselves. That was the first reason, which was a driving factor for me to think of this and start working on it. Secondly, again, as I said before, I definitely wanted people from different communities who are passionate about fashion to come forward and network in a very organized and professional manner. So that was also the second reason. Thank you.
What is the response from public for last event conducted?
The response from public has been pretty good. People were very curious in the beginning as to what is this going to happen, and they were really excited about the whole thing. So I'm glad the response has been very positive.
So what are your future plans?
The company started with just Indian community, and it's grown because the winner from the Indian community, she goes overseas to take part in the international pageant in America as well as Europe. But now it has grown, so now the plan is to make it bigger and bigger and more professional. So it looks very professional, organized, and more glamorous, and include different communities every year. So this year it was more Indian and Australian. Next year it's going to be Indian, Australian, and Sri Lankan, and then the sky is the limit. So thank you.
Is this event restricted only for Indian women?
No, this event is not restricted to the Indian community only. It started with just Indian community, but now it has grown from Indian to Australian to Sri Lankan. So next year I will be doing Indian, Australian, and Sri Lankan. So the winners from all the three countries, so belonging to the three different communities, will be going overseas to take part in the international pageant. So it's not just for women, it's also for men. We have Miss, Mrs., and Mr., all the three categories. Thank you.
What is the age limit for this event?
Anyone who is above 18, adults, men or women, can take part in this competition irrespective of their marital status. Thank you.
So what are the trainings you provide for the participants?
After the contestants are chosen and selected through a process, through a proper audition and process, We train them in various activities like diet and nutrition, fitness sessions, catwalking, choreography, public speaking. We also have a personality development. We mentor them, prepare them for the competition as to what kind of mental frame they need to be in to be able to prepare in a competition like that, because such competitions are very tough. People lose by half a mark, 1 mark as well. So they need to be prepared. They need to be ready to be able to accept what the final outcome is. So you need to have a pretty strong mental frame and very emotionally balanced frame of mind. So so we train everyone accordingly to be so that they're ready for the final day.
Anamika, so when is the next event coming up, and how do our Chandana viewers contact you?
The next event is coming up on 28th of March 2015, and I can be contacted through phone just by making a call. My number is 04320 59798. Once again, that's 04320 59798. And my email ID is anamika2_in@yahoo.com. Once again, anamika2_in@yahoo.com. And the Facebook page is Miss, Mrs., Mr. India Melbourne Quest. Thank you.